In chapter 8, lesson number 6, write and graph inequalities. From the title, we can see that we need to write an inequality and also we need to learn how to graph inequality. So let's see how can we write inequality. You can write an inequality to represent a situation, like for example, in here in example number 1, write an inequality for each sentence. You must be over 12 years old. Over 12 years old means your age should be more than 12. How can we write this in an inequality? We need a variable. So the variable is A, let A be your age. So A will be greater than 12 because it's mentioned over 12 years old. You must be over 12 years old to ride the go-karts. So to be over 12 means A is greater than 12, as you can see. We actually don't write all these things. You just tell me the inequality and you tell me that A is the age. That's it. Another situation. A pony is less than 14.2 hands tall. A pony is less than 14.2 hands tall. How can we write this as an inequality? So if we assume that P is the height of the pony, P is the height of the pony, so P should be smaller than or equal to, smaller than, just smaller than, because it mentioned is less than, so smaller than 14.2. So this is your final answer. P is smaller than 14.2. Situation 3 or problem number 3. You must be at least, focus in this, at least 16 years old, at least. And we know that at least means this is a minimum. The minimum is 16, so it could be 16 or more. You must be at least 16 years old to drive, to have a driver's license, to have a driver's license. So if we say that A is your age, means A should be greater than or equal to 16. Now, let's move to solve some problems. Write an inequality for each sentence. A, you must be older than 13 to play in the basketball league. Older than 13 means more than. So we can say that A is greater than 13 such that A equals your age. Problem B, to use one stem, your domestic litter must weigh under 3.5 ounces. Domestic litter must weigh under means less than. So we can say that W for the weight, less than means smaller than 3.5, and we must say that W equals the weight of the litter. Weight of litter. Now, in problem C, you must be over 48 inch tall to ride the roller coaster. You must be over 48 inch tall to ride the roller coaster. So we can say that H is greater than 48 such that H equals your height. Problem D, you must be at least 18, at least. If you refer to the previous lesson, you will find at least is greater than or equal. You must be at least 18 years old to vote. 18 years old, at least 18 years old to vote. So we can say that A is bigger than or equal, at least bigger than or equal 18, such that A equals your age. Graph each inequality on the number line. N is greater than 9. N is greater than 9 on the number line. Here is 9. And exactly at 9, we put an open circle, open circle. If it has or equal sign, we put a closed circle, like you can see. This is open circle because we don't have or equal sign. This is closed circle because here we have or equal sign. So exactly at 9, we put open circle, not shaded circle. N is greater than 9 means all the numbers to the right of 9. All the numbers to the right of 9. Because bigger than 9 can be 9.1, 9.01, 9.001, could be 10. So many numbers here between the 9 and 10. So we need to shade all the part to the right of 9 to infinity. Graph n smaller than or equal to 10. So exactly at 10, we put a shaded circle because we have here or equal sign. And smaller than will go to the left, as you can see. N smaller than or equal to 10, maybe 9.9, maybe 9.7, maybe 9, maybe 8, maybe. So we shade all the numbers to the left of 10. So summary again, bigger than to the right, smaller than to the left. Do we have or equal sign? We make shaded circle. No or equal sign, we make an open circle. Moving on. So we need to graph problem E and problem F. Here in problem E, A is smaller than 15. So we go for 15 and we make open circle, and we need to go to the left because this is smaller than. So we will go to the left. Going to the left, making an arrow and shade all the numbers to the left of 15. This is to denote A smaller than 15. Now in problem F, B is bigger than or equal to 7. So we come to 7, exactly at 7, and we make shaded circle, closed circle, shaded, because here we have or equal sign. Here we don't have or equal sign, so we make it open circle. Here shaded circle, as you can see. Going to the right, because it's greater than, so we will go to the right. All the way to the right. Don't forget to make an arrow to show that all numbers to the right. And also shade all the numbers to the right of 7. So here is how to graph. It's easy for you all to graph the inequality. In example 6, traffic on a residential street can travel at speeds of no more than 25. No more than means smaller than or equal. No more than means smaller than or equal. No more than. No more than 25 miles per hour. Write and graph an inequality to describe the possible speeds on the street. So if we assume that S represents the speed on the street, so the inequality will be S smaller than or equal to 25. And we locate 25 with a shaded circle, as you can see. This is shaded circle, as you can see. And going all the way to the left, all the way to the left from the number line means all the way to reach 0. Because the minimum speed is 0, for example. We cannot find speed in negative. Now, let's solve the guided practice together. Write an inequality for each sentence. The movie will be no more than 90. No more than 90. No more than. No more than means smaller than or equal. The movie will be no more than 90 minutes in length. So we can say that T for the time, no more than means smaller than or equal 90. But you need to tell me what is T. So T is or T equals or T represents. You can say T is or T equals or T represents or T4 for what? For the movie time. Now, the mountain is at least 985 feet tall. At least is at least. At least means greater than or equal. So we can say H is greater than or equal 985. H, you can say equals, you can say represents, you can say for H4 the mountain's height. Now in problem 3, graph each inequality on the number line, a smaller than or equal to 6. Of course, you need to have a sharp edge or a ruler now to take equidistant distances. Equidistant distances means, for example, I'll take equidistant distances this way. Let's say that this is 6, for example, so this will be 7, 8, 9, 10, here is 5, 4, 3, 2. So we have shaded circle exactly at 6 because we have or equal sign, so the circle is shaded. Going all the way to the left. Why to the left? Because we have smaller than sign to the left. And we will make the arrow and we will make the shading. This is A smaller than or equal to 6. Now, B bigger than 4, so I'll take equidistant distances. Of course, you can take this equidistant distances using your sharp edge or using your ruler. If you take 1 centimeter for everyone. So if I say that this is 4, for example, so this will be 5, 6, 7, 8, and here is 3, 2, 1, 0. And of course, we are going to make open circle at 4. This is open circle, not shaded, because we don't have or equal sign. Moving all the way to the right, all the way to the right. Why to the right? Because we have bigger than, greater than sign, all the way to the right. And we shade all the numbers to the right of 4. This is how to represent on the number line. In question 5, Tasha can spend no more than $40 on new boots. Tasha can spend no more than $40. No more than means smaller than or equal on new boots. Write and graph an inequality to describe how much she can spend. So if we say M for money, so the money she can spend should be no more than $40. No more than means more than or equal. So the money she can spend smaller than or equal to 40. Now we need to take equidistant distances on the number line. Also, you can make a scale. You can make a scale. Means imagine that you wrote here a scale of 10. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Smaller than or equal to 40. So we will take a circle exactly at 40. And this circle is shaded circle. Why it's shaded? Because we have here or equal sign. Taken all the way to the left. All the way to the left. Because smaller than. So all the way to the left. Till we reach 0. Don't forget to make an arrow and to shade all the numbers to the left means till we reach 0 because we cannot spend money in negative. So all the way to the left till we reach 0. So that's it for our lesson for today. If you have a question, you can write it down in comment.